updates and info. Hey, what's going on everybody? Rick here, and the desanctification process has begun here at Universal Studios Florida. Right outside of Big Fire here in City Walk, there used to be a Pine Trees Village Christmas display here, and it is now gone. And over here at the Arches, they have removed the holiday medallion, and that big Macy's balloon is gone as well. But if you look closely, some Christmas garland does remain around the Arches. The Universal Globe is not spinning today, but you know what is spinning today? Rip Ride Rocket. But only through September, as it does close and is being torn down in September. And when it comes to the demolition process, they will probably have to start here at the Loop, as you know, for Halloween Horror Nights, some of the haunted houses queues go under and kind of around Rip Ride Rockets. So probably gonna have to start here. Universal is not real quick as far as taking down the holiday decorations, but they do switch over the music like the very next day. As soon as the celebrations are over, we're back to the regular Universal Studios Florida theme park music. Wow. Despicable Me Minion Mayhem is a 2-hour wait, which reminds me I should give you some information about this week. New Year's Day was on a Wednesday. Today is Friday. So what people are doing is using that holiday and then using PTO the 2 days after it to make a 5-day weekend for themselves. So that means this weekend should be very busy. But after this weekend, I anticipate getting back to regular crowd levels. In fact, sort of lower crowd levels. The park will just be full of people who know this little timing trick. The Wicked store will be here for a long time, but what about Wicked coming to the park in even a more permanent scenario? What do you guys think about either Springfield or the Lost Continent becoming the Emerald City? Let me know in the comment section below. The Brown Derby here on Hollywood Boulevard, still home to that pass holder and team member sale. Apparently they still have enough merchandise inside to continue the sale. 70% off merchandise in here. No yellow Hufflepuff t-shirts though. The current tribute store here on Hollywood Boulevard, I'm still calling it, I guess, the summer tribute store, is closing in a few days after this video posts. I believe the Mardi Gras tribute store is coming in here. And Mardi Gras runs for a couple months, starting on February 1st. None of the merchandise inside of the summer tribute store is on sale, as most of it will find different homes in different stores around the park. Universal is giving pass holders bonus benefits starting January 6th and going through January 31st. And one of those benefits is they're going to give us an Epic Universe lanyard. You pick that up at the 5 and Dime or at the pass holder lounge starting on January 6th. Yep, still a lot of holiday decor around the park. The seasonal crepe has been removed from Central Park Crepes, down to one savory crepe, which is the smoked brisket for $14, 2 sweet crepes, the lemon blueberry for $12.99 and the strawberry hazelnut for $10.99. I think eventually they're going to work their way down to just 2 crepes, 1 sweet, 1 savory. See this little window at the Cafe La Bamba restaurant? You can get some early morning drinks here, such as a mimosa or a Bloody Mary. The Shark Bar, Chez Alcatraz, also offers mimosas and Bloody Marys. Here in Central Park, these construction walls are still up. Oh my gosh, they've been up for so long. Not a bad spot for the Lou Wasserman statue, by the way. A beautiful day here in Orlando. Currently 60 degrees with a high of 68 degrees today. And judging by the flags, very little wind. So no wind chill factor with that brisk 68 degrees. So cold today that maybe a cup of hot chocolate here at the DreamWorks Imagination Cafe is in order. Hot chocolate is $4.29 here. Inside of the SpongeBob Store pants store, for $25, this child's t-shirt says SpongeBob, and then you have SpongeBob wearing some sunglasses looking at Patrick. This Patrick t-shirt, children's only size again, is just over $19. $75 for this Roosevelt shirt. It's got Patrick on it there, but what caught my eye is this would really be like a nice little Halloween Horror Nights shirt for you. Huh? A SpongeBob HHN shirt? Yeah. Gabby has just arrived for her meet and greet inside of DreamWorks Land. Poppy's playground inside of DreamWorks Land is fully operational again. Some of the play elements did have some construction boxes covering them, but those are gone now. Way back in the day, instead of a Trolls fountain, there was a Barney statue here. You know, that lovable purple dinosaur. I wonder what happened to that statue. Do you think some rich guy bought it for his kids? All right, welcome to the Emerald City. I mean, welcome to Pokemon Land. Welcome to Springfield. For now. A fun thing I like to do each year, fun and interesting, at least to me, probably only me, is to keep track of the Dufftoberfest beer here at the brewery. This year, Dufftoberfest beer lasted until New Year's Eve. The Duff man still has not returned to his spot. Will he make it back in time for Mardi Gras? Millhouse, however, has made it back to his bench. The one ride inside of Krusty Land, located in Springfield, is the Simpsons Ride, and it's a 35-minute wait right now. Here in the streets of London, just because I saw some people knocking their little hearts out on the doors, trying to get Creature to appear. He's on a timer. He shows up like every 30 seconds or every minute. Don't have to knock to see him. Now in Diagon Alley, looking at the wait time for Escape from Gringotts, I can see that is 60 minutes. I said 60 minutes. Here at King's Cross Station, the wait time for the Hogwarts Express is just 10 minutes. But remember, it is closing later this month from January 28th through January 31st. So yeah, I just used that information to plan accordingly. In fact, I did a whole video about rides that are temporarily closing this year and one that's going to permanently close. I'll leave a link to that video in the description box. Over here at Chez Alcatraz, which I lovingly call the Shark Bar, they've added this new awning here, which is awesome. It was way too sunny, so nice shade provided there. It now opens at 10 a.m. That's the official open time now, not 9 a.m. And they've added a new Bloody Mary mix. So I think it tastes a little more tomatoey, but there it is. So come on by the Shark Bar and say hi to everybody and order an awesome drink. And perhaps, just maybe, and this is not a definite, but we're trying to get a shark vodka in here. Let's see if we can make that happen. Keep asking for it. Put some pressure on them. Maybe with Rip Ride Rocket being closed and torn down, we'll get a proper Fast and Furious roller coaster over there. Or a Ghostbusters roller coaster would be really, really cool. You know how Disney has Rock and Roller Coaster with like the Cadillacs? Let's do a Ghostbusters roller coaster with Ecto-1s. All right, let's see if anything interesting is happening in New York City. My favorite ride here at Studios, The Mummy, has a long wait time today at 75 minutes. And now Brendan Fraser can have that cup of coffee. Well, the Christmas tree is still up. I wonder if we're going to have any overlap between Christmas decorations and Mardi Gras decorations. Let's have lunch at Finnegan's today, my favorite restaurant, right across the street from my favorite ride. I just walked right in and grabbed myself a little seat in the bar area. And today I'm getting my favorite Dublin Chicken sandwich for $18.95. But since I'm trying to be a little healthier, no bun. This is a marinated grilled chicken breast with aged cheddar cheese and applewood smoked bacon. Okay, all done with my lunch. A bit of a twist, a new spin on my favorite chicken sandwich. I turned it into a chicken platter. Now I'm just trying to give up a lot of bread this year. I mean, I still have a little bit of bread. I ate the soda bread as dessert, just one of them though. But one of the little things I'm trying to do is just have less bread. And I did this last year. I've mostly given up fries. All the fries that were on that plate, I had like 5 of them, which was hard to do because those thick, like steak fries they have there, so delicious with the ketchup, love it. But how did I like my sandwich as a platter? Actually, it was very good. The chicken itself is a very flavorful chicken, and then you put cheese and bacon on top of it. It's just out of this world. So my favorite chicken sandwich works as a chicken platter for those of you who may want to give up on bread or have gluten sensitivities. So that's what I had for lunch today, January 3rd. This is what I ate last month at Confisco's at Islands of Adventure. This is the Hearthstone baked chicken sandwich for $17.95. Fresh mozzarella cheese, roasted tomatoes, arugula, basil aioli, aged balsamic, and ciabatta bread baked in a wood oven. But I have a tip when it comes to the bread. Okay, all done with my lunch at Confisco Grill. That chicken sandwich is one of my go-tos for that restaurant, especially for a handheld item. I really like the cheese. The bread and the aioli are fantastic. I could have that just on its own. Now here's my little tip. That sandwich doesn't come pressed. I like it pressed. Just ask for it that way. I feel like that adds a little bit of heat and texture to the bread. A very nice chicken sandwich indeed. I would say an elevated chicken sandwich. My only disappointment with today's lunch, the French fries. There was like no seasoning on the fries. No salt or nothing. I mean, I don't like my fries to be over-seasoned, over-salted, but there was nothing on it. Thank God I had the ketchup to kind of add a little bit of flavor and pep to the fries. But now let's move on to my next meal at Universal Orlando Resort. Today's comfort food brought to us by the City Walk Hot Dog Hall of Fame, located in City Walk. They have hot dogs from all around the country. The Chicago dog, Kansas City, Colorado, Arizona, Wisconsin, New York, Boston, Detroit, Milwaukee. What? No Florida dog? No key lime hot dog? Now you could just build your own dog. They have a foot-long dog, a 2-foot dog, Italian sausage. You see the prices there. And then with that, you have a long list of toppings you could put on your custom dog. None of which should be ketchup. I'm gonna go with the number 8, the Milwaukee, which is it even a hot dog? It's a bratwurst sausage, hoagie roll, grilled onions, and spicy brown mustard for $10.49. Or if you want fries or chips, it's gonna be $11.49. My Barks root beer was $4.49, by the way. Okay, I'm all done with my comfort food. That is my go-to. That's my favorite thing. I order it 99% of the time at the Hot Dog Hall of Fame. That Milwaukee brat. Good bun, good bratwurst. I love the mustard on it. Can't go wrong with a good brat, and they have one there. And now I'm gonna have a little lunch item that costs under $10. That's not an easy find. But it can be found inside of DreamWorks Land at the Swamp Snacks. This is the Swamp Dog for $9.49. Oozing green cheese hot dog wrapped in pizza tree bark. Man, that is a good dog. But didn't the description say something about oozy green cheese. There was no oozy cheese in it, and I didn't get a container of oozy green cheese, but no matter. The hot dog is phenomenal, very savory dog, and the bun that it is wrapped in is amazing. That's not a bad little, I wouldn't call it a lunch, more like a snack for under $10. And now I'm going to eat at a place I hardly ever eat at, Rix Burgers. I'll explain why I'm eating here in a moment. This is the big one. Richter's juiciest burger with bacon, cheddar cheese, lettuce, tomato, served with fries. I got the combo. That means it comes with a soda. Total price, $20.49 before my pass holder discount. And then the reason why I chose to eat here today, the Frisco Shake. I got it in chocolate today, $7.49. Okay, all done with my lunch at Rix Burgers. Let me break it down for you. It was in some ways better than I remembered, but in other ways as disappointing as I remember. The bun, nothing special about the bun whatsoever. And the cheese, you will notice, is not melted whatsoever. And then they call that their juiciest burger, but it's not really juicy. Will I say anything positive about this? Yes, I will. I actually kind of enjoyed it because the burger patty itself was very flavorful. While it wasn't juicy, a lot of good flavor to it. But the reason why I chose to eat there today wasn't because of the hamburger. It was because of the chocolate shake. I really enjoy Richter's chocolate shake. And it's not really a shake, it's more just like chocolate soft serve. You can't have it with a straw. You gotta have a spoon with that one. It is so delicious. You know what? You would think Mel's Drive-In would be exactly the same, but they are different. I do prefer Richter's chocolate shake to Mel's Drive-In's shakes. But anyway, even though there were some bad elements to today's lunch, overall, because of the flavor of that patty, oh, another thing, why I think I enjoyed it. When I was a teenager, I only would have mustard on my hamburgers, and that's what I did today. I went back to only mustard, and I really enjoyed it that way. So, overall, with that flavorful burger, I did enjoy, and the shake, I did enjoy my lunch at Richter's today. The slurp and snack are Ale to the Chief here in Toon Lagoon. The pulled pork slider for $8.99. Barbecue pulled pork. Pretzel bun, dill pickles with creamy coleslaw. I got mine without the pickles or the coleslaw. One thing I will say about this slider is that the pretzel bun is phenomenal. Love the bun. And bread, of course, is a very important component to any type of sandwich or slider. Now, regarding the pork itself, in particular the barbecue, what it really tastes like to me is a sloppy joe. It tastes like sloppy joe seasoning to me, and I really haven't had a sloppy joe since I was a child. I don't think I've ever had one as an adult, but if memory serves me correctly, this is more like a sloppy joe flavoring for the barbecue, for the pork. I'm not saying it's bad, I'm not saying it's good. It quite honestly, it was quite nice for me, probably bringing back nostalgic feelings. So, just wanted to let you know what to expect when you have that barbecue. Kind of expect a sloppy joe flavor to it. And now the banana pudding, which is banana pudding, vanilla wafer cookies, and sliced bananas for $5.99. It's a nice pairing with that barbecue sandwich because that barbecue sandwich is very savory. So bringing in that sweetness from this pudding worked well for me. My only disappointment is, and this is just luck of the draw, I suppose, I would have liked more vanilla wafer cookies in mine. But other than that, a pretty good banana pudding. And next month, I'm going to have to come here to Mel's just to taste test and compare their shakes to what's over there at Richter's.
It's gonna be a good day. Good day, Rick and Nikki show the way.